Welcome back to Living 757. Having lived in California, I'm very aware of the need to take care of our planet, and our next guest also shares that passion. Please join me in welcoming Chris from Less Than.
Thank
Hi.
you. Hi, how are you?
Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for
Again,
having me.
yeah.
Again. I know, welcome back, right?
Thank you.
Now, everybody has their why when it comes to a business like yours. So please tell our viewers about your store and why you decided to start it.
Yeah, so Less Than is a zero waste and refill shop. We help people produce less waste by switching out things for products that are not packaged in plastic, since plastic doesn't go away, using sustainable materials, sourcing local whenever possible, and selling items that are packaged free. I started Less Than because prior to Less Than, there was really nowhere to shop like this, and I felt kind of conflicted going to the grocery store and buying things in plastic, knowing that's not the way that I grew up.
Yeah.
Wow.
And a lot of people really just aren't aware of what plastic does to the environment and why it's bad.
Yeah, so a lot of people believe that once they toss something in the recycling bin that it goes away, and the reality is the data from the recycling centers say that most of plastic is not being recycled, and so it ends up on a landfill or gets shipped to another country where it damaged the planet there. What plastic does breaks down into microplastics, which pollutes the environment around it. So it's really a problem that we need to be tackling.
Yeah.
Wow, and that's something that I did not know that much about. Now, what I also don't know, there's a lot of stuff up here, Chris. Yeah. So, like, do we need to go down each item, or are these specific?
Well, I've kind of grouped it by category.
Okay, cool.
And so what I brought here is a sampling of what you can find in the store. And so we look at each area of the home and figure out how can we make that part of the home greener. So starting over here, we have some oral care products. So, for example, a tongue scraper that's stainless steel.
Oh, hold on, has this been on somebody's tongue?
No.
I'm picking it up on
that
the
one's
tongue
new.
part.
That one's new.
I'm joking.
Why are you
with
so embarrassing?
Yeah, ooh, a wooden toothbrush.
So that's actually bamboo, which is a grass. A lot of people believe it's a tree, but it's a grass that grows very rapidly. So it's a great product to use in place of wood.
Okay.
We also have pet care products, hair care products, cleaning around the home, bath products, and then we also operate a refill station where guests can come in and bring their own containers and refill on popular items such as shampoo, conditioner, hand soap, detergents, both in liquid and powder form, so that they don't have to buy plastic every time they need to get their needs met.
Wow, 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 wow. So they can get all of this from you?
From Less Than, yes, exactly.
Yep. And I know one thing I heard a lot when I was in California and switching out a lot of my stuff to sustainable products. I know I got a lot of, but do the natural things clean your house as well as the chemicals do?
That's a good question.
Yeah, so what we find is, for example, our liquid products, we don't have a lot of the brighteners, whiteners, stabilizers, synthetic color, and synthetic fragrance. And so when you remove all that out, you leave more room for good stuff. And so our products tend to be more concentrated. The liquids almost tend to be a gel consistency. And so we have been around going on 5 years and haven't had any complaints about our cleaning ability. So yeah, folks tend to be happy with what we have.
Yep.
Okay.
I think that's a mic drop.
Yeah, now I've been looking at this. So what is this?
So part of what we do is operate our online store. And so people can shop online, even including the refill station. And when we pack products, we use boxes that we get during the course of business. We've never used a new box. We use water-activated tape. Believe it or not, this is tape. So we cut a piece of this and spray water on it, and it acts as an adhesive. And we ship or locally deliver everything plastic-free. So there's no plastic in our back processes as well.
Gotcha, gotcha. Now, for those that may not be that educated on plastics, like what's the damage that plastics do to the environment?
So one, they take forever to break down, if ever at all. When they do break down, they become a bigger problem because they break into microplastics, and that problem is harder to tackle than a larger piece of plastic. And so it ends up in our waterways. We see studies now where we're finding microplastics in the human body. in breast milk for women that are feeding, in our food supplies, and so it's really a problem that if it's not on your radar now, it should be.
Wow. Well, very, very, very educational. I'm sure Ashley finds it very educational, just based on the plastics that she has in our green room. Just told on you. I'm joking. I'm joking.
I'll come by to help out.
No, man, thank you very much for being on the show today and for educating us. Now,